Good afternoon. How's everybody doing today? My name is Jimmy Jackson from Grand Rapids, Michigan. I am the owner of Jackson Investment Solutions. And I was on my way to the office today and I stopped at the gas station real quick. And um, there was a young brother and he asked me a question. First, I could tell he had a little bit of frustration in him. You could tell he had just had a little issue with a customer, and then his boss kind of said something smart to him. So when I went to cash out, he was really irritated about something. So I asked him like, "Hey, bro, what's up? Like, what's wrong? How's your day going?" And he looked at me and he was like, "Hey, bro, how old are you?" And I told him I was like, "I'm 36, man. Like, what's up?" He was like, "So you've already been through a lot of struggles of life, right?" And I told him I was like, "Yeah, bro. Like, yeah, yeah. Like, you got a lot more coming, bro. Like, don't stress out, bro." And I told him, I said, "Look, man, I've been shot at. I almost got shot back in my head by somebody that I thought that I could trust, who set me up, where the bullet went right past my head, like right past my head. So I almost got shot back in my head. I've had someone cock a shotgun and put it underneath my chin. Um, I got in a fight with a family member who took a big butcher knife and won't put it like right here to my face. Um, let's see. I've been to jail. I've been to jail multiple times. Um, which I mean, these are things I'm not proud of, but I, you know, lived in a homeless, basically I call it a homeless shelter, but it was a hotel where there's cockroaches, bed bugs, prostitutes, meth heads, like disgusting. Like I remember I was sleeping one night and I woke up, there was cockroaches on the walls. It was that nasty. And I went home. My mom, she finally let me get out of that apartment. I mean, she finally, seen where I was staying, and she was like, "Oh, you need to come home now." And when I came home, she seen bed bug bites on my arms, and she was like, "What? Where were you staying?" Like, she was like, "I didn't know it was that bad there." And she found out there was bed bugs in that place and how nasty it was, and there wasn't no room for me to stay over there or anywhere else. So I told him, I didn't tell him all this, but I just told him like really quick what he's gonna have to come across and to never give up. So I really feel like I was, meant to make this video really quick to tell people don't ever give up on life. Um, like I have epilepsy. I got diagnosed with epilepsy at 15. I've gotten multiple car accidents from from my epilepsy. I went 6 years without a license, where I had to walk around everywhere I had to go. I was dressed like this one time, and a couple they were like, it started raining, and they were like, you can come sit on our porch and get out of the rain. Like you can come inside. They found out how nice and polite I was. So if you want to amount to something, you can do whatever you want to do. That this is another reason that I was inspired to make my business is because real estate. 90% of millionaires are millionaires because of real estate. They invest in real estate. There's so much money in real estate, and I like black people are surrounded by opportunities in real estate because they're around the lowest costing real estate. And I want to start this, because instead of sitting there smoking weed talking about what they're going to do in a negative way, I believe that poor people and people of all race, this isn't pertaining just to, these classes are not just for black people, but and you sit around smoking, why don't you sit around smoking talking about, you know, how you and a couple people are going to invest into a couple properties in your area. A lot of people will fight and argue about how someone's in their hood, but they rent those properties. They don't even own those properties. So they're killing people over their hood that they don't even own. If we're playing Monopoly and I own Boardway and Park Place and that entire block, why are you guys gonna start arguing? Like, no, Jimmy shouldn't put a hotel on Park Place. Like, it's my property, bro. If I want to put a hotel right there, and then you guys start fighting because you think it wasn't a good idea for me to put a hotel on my property. That's what a lot of these hoods are doing. They're fighting over properties that they don't even own. So it's not even your hood, it's somebody else's properties, somebody else's hood. So another reason that I started these classes is because I have lived a crazy life. As much as I've changed my life, as many books as I've read, as as educated as I have become, I want to show people firsthand you can do it. You need to find friends, business partners, surround yourself by people with the same ambition. You can do it. I want to give a shout out to Brick House Properties. My boy Jose really helped me out. I want to give a shout out to my boy Q. He's starting Brothers Establishment Youth Services from Boulder out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. Jose is known around the nation. He's a well established um, real estate investor, property owner, real estate agent. Um, and you need to find friends and family that you can work with. It might You guys might butt heads at times. I butted heads with Jose. I've known him since middle school, but we always stuck together, and he helped me a lot to where I am now. Um, I was lucky to have my dad move us to, a pretty nice neighborhood at the time, from ages 10 to 16. But then my dad went to prison for 10 years. He had a little problem with drugs and went to prison. Everybody in my city knows this, so that's why I don't mind putting my dad's business out there when it comes to that. So I can't say I lived in Grand Rapids and in the little inner city of Grand Rapids my entire life, but I do know a lot about that lifestyle. So, and then when my dad went to prison, I went back to the life that I grew up with. Because even since my dad moved us to that area, I had friends in there, but I still gravitated towards the people that I grew up around and knew, you know, how to live that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? But my dad he did introduce me to a new life and show me a new path. So I do love both my parents a lot. So I do owe them a lot. And I also did get help from a mentor who helped me out a lot too. But I always took risks. I moved to Florida. I moved to St. Louis. I never gave up. My daughter was my tribe. And I just want to show the youth firsthand that if you want to do something, you can do it. I didn't put a dollar in my wholesale investment. I didn't put a dollar into my creative finance deal that I did with, like, once again, Brick House Properties. I made 20,000 out of my first deal. I made almost 100,000 on my second one, and I will learn how to be a landlord. And you can do it all through hard drive and passion. That's why you should sign up for my classes. My classes will help you out, and I just really believe like that I was meant to make this video when I seen that brother's face light up, because a lot of people learn firsthand from other people who've been in their situations. And even if you're not from the slums, as a lot of brothers call it, if you know enough that you could make it there, if you got put in that place, I believe that those are the people who should definitely be helping each other out. So sign up for my classes. If not, use this video as motivation, even if you don't sign up, because just like I said, I want to help people out regardless. So just like my boy Q with the Brothers Establishment Youth Services, that's another reason why I made these classes, is to help people out. So, and real estate is the biggest way you can do it. So let's get ready for 2024, and Happy New Year's, everyone, and let's make a change in our neighborhood. You guys have a great day.